Shadow of War. And excuse my voice, because I'm sick. Shadow of War is a great game that's hidden behind filth and plagued with a lot of bugs, glitches, and just awkward moments. Very awkward moments. Poor story, which is okay. The first one had a poor story. And the story isn't the main focus of the game, which it shouldn't be because it's terrible. Okay? Let's get that out of the way. But I won't be talking about the story today, for the most part. Voice acting is okay, but the dialogue is pretty horrible. Not only in the story, but within orc interactions. You know what I mean? Interactions with other orcs, other war chiefs and stuff like that. Which is a darn shame, because it was awesome in the first game. Which is one of my favorite games. Glitches, bugs, poor UI that could be designed a lot better. I mean, I'm on PC, it feels like I'm playing on a console. I realize it's like a ported game, you know what I mean? Like a PC port of a game. Well, no, not even, because it released originally on the PC as well as on consoles, but it's basically the same UI. So I have to press 10 buttons to get to a certain screen, which, I mean, this stuff can be fixed in a patch, you know what I mean? But the problem is, you know, when you get down to the nitty gritty, it's a lazily made game, at least on PC, that, I mean, could be so good. It could be a 9 out of 10 in my books, but there's just so many mistakes, so many issues that could be fixed. Even now, they could be fixed. So, number one, and this is the biggest issue that ruins my immersiveness into the game and really just throws me off. So I'm playing on Nemesis mode, which is the hardest difficulty. And it is pretty hard. But here's the issue with the difficulty. It's not so much as like it's not so much it's hard AI. The AI is stupid. I swear I remember it being way smarter in the last game. I mean, you can walk up to a guy who's sitting here, like, and you can walk up next to him, like up here, and he won't, like he'll be looking in your direction, but apparently they don't have like peripheral vision or something, so I don't see, which like ruins the stealth element for me. It's like I don't even feel like going stealthy because they're so goddamn stupid that I can just run. You know what I mean? They're so stupid. And even if I freaking even if I don't go stealthy, even if I do go stealthy and go in, well, one of them's gonna, you know, there's constantly one guy who's gonna pull the alarm constantly. You kill the guy who's gonna pull the alarm, some other guy, like halfway across the damn map, is gonna pull the alarm. So, like, stealth doesn't even matter. You know what I mean? It really doesn't even matter. Unless you're only gonna kill, like, unless there's only, like, 5 guys in the camp that you can kill. You know what I mean? Because you have to wipe out pretty much every single one, or you're going to get the damn alarm pulled on you, and then 20 more come. So it's not an issue of difficulty, which is my point. It's an issue of they just rush you with like 20 guys. So, I mean, the war chiefs aren't hard to beat. You know, they're really not. I mean, I purposely go out of my way to not expose their weaknesses, just so it's a tougher battle. But like the only reason I die, and 90% of the time, I don't die to the war chief. I die to some idiot. Okay? But 90% of the time I die, it'll be to one of the grunts. Because I'm just overwhelmed. Pretty much. Or like one of the archers. The archers are really annoying. Or one of the people who throw spears. You know what I mean? They throw spears at you from like 20 yards away. You have to constantly press fucking A. And there's always like 10 of them there. It's like they respawn or something. You know what I mean? It's nuts. So there's that. And that's not even getting into the glitches or anything. So with the glitches in PC, I mean, I hope they get patched, or like I won't even like this game. Because like I'm trying so hard to like this game. But, I mean, the way the glitches ruin it for me, and I don't know if anybody else has been running into them, but I've gotten the same fucking voice line for the orcs like 5 times now. And and it's like sorry. Oh, maybe I'll cut this. Maybe I'll upload raw. And it's like 30 seconds long. It's this guy, the fur trader, okay? I killed him like 3 times now. It's not the same guy, it's just the same title. And he'll be like, I'm gonna skin you and tear out your insides and blah 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 blah. And this guy goes on and on and on and on, fucking on. And I've heard that voice on like 5 fucking times now. Alright, it gets really old. It gets really fucking old when I hear that shit for the 5th time, okay? Because then I'm sitting here wondering why I can't skip this bullshit, okay? Characters, orcs are like fucking... I mean, they're supposed to have some depth. They did in the first game. They don't in this game. They have no depth in this game. And here's another bug that happens to me all the time. So, when you go up to fight an orc, you'll like lock swords with them sometimes. And usually when that happens, he'll say a line, blah, 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 blah. Well, for me, it's been happening twice every single time. Like I'll beat the orc halfway, then kill some of his friends, then hit him again, and he'll be at fucking full health again, like we never even met. And then we'll do the clashing thing, and he'll say his little line again. It's like, okay, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I totally just didn't fight with you for, 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Now he has full health. Now I have to fucking do the shit again. Alright. That's some bullshit. Alright. And another thing, what the fuck are the pit fights? Okay, what the fuck is that? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. I was so excited when I heard it's gonna have pit fights in it. Like arena fights, you know what I mean? Like in a big arena. 2 orcs. So what happens is you send your orc to fight one of your own or an enemy orc, right? One of the war chiefs, one of the captains, and you can go there in his event and watch the fight, from the stands. Well, what you get is it's like 2 like sluggish orcs taking forever to get a single hit on each other, just because like we'll be out of range. So they'll stand there for like 10 seconds going like this. Okay, for like 10 fucking seconds. Okay, then they'll take the club out and fucking miss like 5 times. It's idiotic. It's fucking idiotic the way they do it. Alright? The first time I saw it, I was like, yo, this is sweet. I'm gonna rush over there. And then I see the fight, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Who in the right mind at Monolith or whatever designed this? You know what I mean? Did they play the game? It doesn't seem like they played the fucking game. I mean, apart from that, I've had basic character glitches, running glitches, animation glitches, constantly, like all the time. Like sometimes my fucking character would get like stuck in a certain zoom area. You know what I mean? Like right stick, push it up, you'll be looking up, and you're fucking stuck there. You can't look down anymore. I've had a lot of no-clip glitches. Invisible walls plague the game a lot between objects, which is like a 2007 issue. I mean, that shouldn't be an issue nowadays. We should have solid objects that have hitboxes that cut off, okay? We don't connect 2 objects and make them, fucking invisible walls are ridiculous. And your character controls worse than in the first game. I mean, he's so sluggish, and I can't tell you how many fucking times I've went up a guy against a shield, and my character unnecessarily tried to jump over him when you can't jump. You can't fucking jump over him, okay? You can't fucking jump over him. It'll just say, adapted, okay, after you jump over him like twice, and then it'll just fucking hit you off again. It'll fucking push you off again. Alright? I can't tell you how many times this bullshit's happened. I don't want to fucking go that way. You know what I mean? I don't want to go that way. I'm not holding fucking D. I'm holding fucking A. I want to go the opposite way. It's some bullshit. Alright? I think I covered everything that I was mad about. And let me, in case anybody watches this at all, which no one probably will, but in the case of microtransactions in the game, which is a big issue, I just want to talk about it a little bit. So far, I haven't completed the game yet. I'm probably nearing the end of Act 2, and I haven't ever felt the need or the want to use any of the microtransactions yet. Okay, but I have read the reviews, and I have heard that's a big issue during Act 4. So, I'm not going to comment on that yet. Okay, because I go on Metacritic and try to look at the reviews, and everybody just reviews the game the day it's out, like they didn't even play it, and just gives it a 0, which I think is a total, like, dick move. I mean, I understand, like, you're trying to protest, but you didn't even play the game. Come on, man. You should at least play the game and then, or, like, wait 2 days and act like you played the damn game. But, like, writing a review as soon as it's out is just wrong. Protest a different way, or just wait 2 days, okay? Because you make yourself, I mean, like, you know, personally, I think it's a dumb thing to do. Just because of one element of the game, microtransactions. And I understand people think, oh, you know, single player, this game has microtransactions, you know, we're going in a bad way. I could see where you're getting that from. But, you know, I'm sort of with the people right now, okay? And this could definitely change. Right now, I'm with the people who say you don't need to buy them. Alright? I don't think they should be in the game 100%. They do plague the game a little bit, and I am totally against it. I am definitely not for it, but you don't have to buy them as far as Act 2 goes, okay? Maybe my opinion changes in Act 4, since apparently it's a huge grind, but I really don't know anything about it yet. That's all I know about Act 4. So, I mean, that's how I feel on microtransactions right now. Just, I don't really care about them at this point. I've noticed a lot of the critics, oddly enough, they finished the game and they said they didn't really need to use any and it was fun. So, like, I mean, usually I listen to the user over the critic, to be honest with you, because I disagree with the critic a lot of the time. And, yeah, basically that's my statement on microtransactions. Other than that, I mean, good things about the game. The story's better. It's a little bit better than first one. When they do things right, they do things really, really, really right. And really well. When, like, things go as planned in the game, and that's why I think it can be such a good game. For instance, when you recruit your first orc, you can tell he's got, special voice lines because he's giving you directions as to what to do and everything. That was an awesome moment. Every time I saw that guy, I was extremely excited to see him. I was like, I wish I had more of this. You know what I mean? I wish I had more of this original orc. You know what I mean? Rather than running into one of the guys I've ran into 10 times who has the same voice line as the other guy, same voice as the other guy, some bullshit, okay? Which you run into way too often. Way too often do you run into the orc captains. Okay, I understand I'm on Nemesis mode, but I feel like every fucking minute I'm hearing some voice line I've already heard. Right? But yeah, good things. I like the skill tree, I gotta say. I do really enjoy the skill tree and the development system. The progression system. I feel like giving Talion these skills, being able to unlock them and go on the path you want is a really cool idea. And I feel like there's plenty there to kind of fool with, mess with. I feel like they gave us plenty of options as far as getting better at the game and really progressing. Like Shadow Strike, I love Shadow Strike. Exploding into a fire pit I think is freaking cool. Sending your bright lord to kill someone without having even to go to him. That's really cool. Like sheathing between targets and stealth kills. That's really cool. I think everything they give you here is really cool. And I think when you get to play the Calibrimbor, in those little side missions. Those are some of my favorite moments of the game because you're like overpowered. It's really cool, I think, getting to experience that, what his power was like truly, in the beginning and all that. And there was some memorable characters. I'm not amazing with names, but like the spider queen, they call her the spider or whatever. I really liked her. She had a great part in the game. I was feeling a little bit of Zelda vibe when I went into the forest. Which kind of spoilers, but not really. I mean, I'm not really telling you anything. I'm just telling you there's the Spider Queen. But yeah, when you go into the forest, I was feeling a little like Zelda vibe at first. I just got done playing Breath of the Wild, and I was like, it kind of feels like Zelda a little bit. And then it's hilarious because then, bam, spawns like a giant tree. I'm like, the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, was that the Great Deku Tree or something? So, I mean, but I like that part as well. Yeah, but excuse me. All your allies in the beginning of the game, I couldn't give less of a shit about them. Some guy dies. Fuck, I don't even remember his name, but it's supposed to be an important scene. Some guy dies. I honestly don't remember his name. I remember who he was and what his part was or whatever, but I'm not gonna tell you because spoilers. But I don't like. You have some allies in the beginning, like other humans and stuff. And like fucking, they're so boring, and their dialogue is so poor, and it's just awkward. It's just really awkward when they're trying to talk to you because it's like two human beings who have never had a freaking conversation before. They just don't know how to talk to each other very well. You know what I mean? And it's just really awkward. I mean, Talian's voice lines are okay at best. They're the ones that are acceptable. Okay, but other than that, humans suck in this game. They really do. And orcs suck for the most part as well. I mean, overall, I just wish... I mean, I'm hoping some patches come out. And I would even be willing to restart the entire game because my experience so far has been... like... good. I want it to be good. And it has been good a lot of the time. But the issues that are there are definitely there and they need to be fixed. And nothing has happened about them yet. I know it's only been a couple of days, but... they should really be focusing on this. They should really be working on these issues, I think. And I think microtransactions could have had a big part in some of these issues because their focus might have been on something, else. Okay. You know what I mean? Rather than... I mean, I don't know what else they would have been focused on, but it might have been focused on something else. Okay? Instead of, pure gameplay and for the player. Okay? But yeah, I'm going to end this. Thanks for watching if you watched. This has been, I don't know what I'm going to call this, Jock Rants while sick. Be warned. Alright, so peace out.